Silksong is here, finally, and it arrives not only on the Switch 1, but also on the Switch 2 with a free upgrade. Now, I paid for the Switch 2 build that gave me access on both systems. Now, I'm not going to talk through this one today, I'm not going to pretend I've had enough hands-on yet, but what I've put together here is a quick comparison, and that is based on the first 30 minutes of each. That means visuals, frame rate, load times, and one of the very early cutscenes. Well, in fact, the very first cutscene. Now, as a quick high-level overview though, what have I noticed? Well, first, on Switch 2, you've got one additional option, TV mode. That lets you run at 120 FPS. So if you've got a compatible TV or monitor, well, yeah, check it out for sure. It's going to be buttery smooth, but the trade-off is resolution. It drops to 1440p. Now, I haven't captured that for the frame rate test, but I did jump in. The resolution, yes, is noticeable, of course, but the frame rate, buttery smooth. Aside from that, on the main menu, Switch 2 lists achievements, while Switch 1 lists feats. There's actually no difference beyond the labeling, just a bit weird, so I thought I'd point it out, but honestly, of course, inconsequential. But then comes the good stuff. Both versions look beautiful. Resolution is the main difference. Switch 1 does lose some background texture and detail. It's a softer image, of course, but it's minor. A few visual effects as well also appear to potentially be dialed back very slightly. The light spots on screen, for example, but again, very little between them overall. Frame rate, now again, I don't have the 120 FPS comparison here, but at its core, both versions run at 60, identical. Now, what I did notice though, when you kill an enemy, there's a deliberate visual effect. It's a stylistic choice that hits the frame rate for a split second, meaning the image basically freezes, so it appears to drop. It's dramatic impact, it's by design, it is not performance. So basically, any system you play this on, if you see a frame rate analysis, it's going to give you that same false dip. Finally, load times on both systems, like transitions between rooms, are almost identical, but occasionally you will hit a bigger load. Now, in those moments, Switch 2 is, well, for these first few I saw, nearly halving the time. Both are still bloody quick, honestly, but there is a slight edge to that newer hardware. So basically, Switch 1 or Switch 2, Silksong is here, and from a performance perspective, in the early moments, it appears near perfect. And that's exactly what we wanted. Alright, look, enjoy the rest of the footage. I'll be back very soon with actual thoughts and opinions on the experience. But look, do me a favor, subscribe, turn on notifications. It helps out a smaller channel like mine a huge amount. And yeah, enjoy the video.